Officers responded to a domestic disturbance at a residence where a woman allegedly slapped her daughter's friend.
We'll come to the bottom of the driveway. What's going on today?
I gave her permission to call. I've been trying to reach her for a while.
Okay.
And as soon as I told her I am outside, you need to come home with me right now.
Okay.
Friend decides to say, no, you are your own person. Get in the car. I will drop you off at home.
Okay.
And I slapped because I don't like him. And he is literally telling her, you're your own person. Don't listen to your mom. Come into the car. When I get my car, we're going home.
Okay.
But he's convinced that he can start who knows what. Okay. And I have not liked him since the beginning. I was convinced to stay with him or talk to him, and I do not want that anymore, especially since I was out here for a while. Okay. I him multiple times. You need to come home. It is late. It's a school night. Mm-hmm. And obviously they have their own plans. He thinks he can decide everything.
Okay.
So
that's your boyfriend?
The friends.
Friends?
Friends.
Okay, so you're saying that you came to pick your kid from his house. You were texting times.
Yes.
And he would not let you leave the residence.
No, we started coming out together out of the garage, and obviously, like, basically like the leash, following him, and he turned on his car, even though I have the car here, you're coming home with me.
Okay.
And he's like, no, you're your own person, get in the car, I'll drop you off.
Okay. Okay. Remember your flashlight? I forgot mine also. I just used the phone flashlight. Okay. So, what? So, I know slapped you, and is that the only physical between you guys at all? You and your friend, it didn't get physical? That
they have a ring camera if you guys.
No, I just want to make sure. Obviously I'm not talking to him, so I'm talking to you guys. I just want to know, make sure from you guys, make sure, because if I go over there and he's like, oh, and then you guys are like, no, he didn't hit me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I'm just trying to get your guys' story, and then I'm going to go talk to him also, ask the same questions.
Well, right away, I already knew that he obviously had intentions of calling the cops on me regardless, so.
Okay, why would you think he has that intention?
Because, like I said, right when he got into the car, he told me, get in the car, you're your own person.
Okay, how old are you? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so So you wanted to pick in the car. Okay, I get it. What else is going on with the friend? Is there...
And like I said, very narcissistic, controlling. Actually, there before the legal age, and he was already of age. Mm-hmm. So I already pressed any charges on him for that, but I'm starting to regret it right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old is he right now?
He's 20.
Okay.
Turning 21 next month.
Okay. Did you want to speak to my officer? I'm just going to talk privately to each one of you. If you want to step over here for me.
I because I've never liked him. I obviously I'll see him because I know if I behind the back. Mm-hmm. But I multiple times because he has his own agenda. He's always had it. Mm-hmm. And before, when they were going out, I always you have a curfew, but it's not for you, it's for him, so that he doesn't get any ideas of he can do anything.
And with the slap, I mean, is it a discipline thing? Like, what are you trying to get done with the slap?
I was trying to stop focusing on him and finally think for because he doesn't.
Kind of like a snap.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's...
I know.
I'm not here to tell you how to be a parent and stuff like that.
I can literally count the times.
Okay.
And
that was going to be my next question. Is this something that has happened in the past before?
I can count the time. Okay. And like I said, I don't like the control he has. He's still blinded to it. Does not see it. Mm-hmm. And I don't. I'm just gonna do it behind my back. but I don't
And
like him.
I will say, and I mean, being
19.
19,
Yes.
and again, I'm not here to tell you how to parent.
No, yeah. But can you
so-
guys pull up the ring camera? Because right away, as soon as he saw me come in or get to in the driveway, right away he's taking controlling role. Turn on the car, get in
was he for vehicle or was
the
she
tone
doing
of voice that he used. It just seemed very controlling to me. And
Have they had any signs of abuse in their relationships? Has there been anything that's kind of pointed to the direction that he's, obviously things happen behind closed doors and stuff like that, but
hopefully not. But
nothing that you've noticed that
I've noticed, no. But like I said, I wouldn't put it past him. I don't. The tone of voice he used, you can tell he thinks he's got some. And I do not.
How long have they been together?
Let's
Or
see.
been friends or been talking?
Sophomore in high school.
4 years.
Yeah, but originally to him, not of consenting age. He was already old enough, so.
And no charges pressed for
No.
that? No.
But I'm really much regretting it because he doesn't understand it. Obviously, is strung up on him, and I don't see why.
Okay. After you did he do anything in retaliation? Did he do
He
anything?
picked up his phone, said he was going to call 911 and call the cops on me because.
All right. Nothing else. No threats. No, coming at you or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
No. I composed myself, obviously. I know how he would try to pull everything and say I did otherwise. The closest I got to his car, maybe, I know he had his door open and I told him to stop it. Like, come home with me. And he kept being your own person.
And I mean, and there is some truth.
No, yeah, I understand.
It is one of those things. I get the frustration. I get the, that kind of intense passion of just frustration and everything like that. I'm not going to beat the dead horse of you probably shouldn't be hitting those that you love. But, have that ability to make those decisions. As frustrating as it might be, it's not worth. I get that you want to.
Far away from him as I can.
I understand that.
I want him as far away.
But to get yourself tied up in this whole situation, it's not going to benefit anybody. It's not going to benefit you. It's not going to benefit her. It's not going to, So, I'm not the officer that's going to be making any decisions or anything like that. I just need to gather more of like the story and stuff like that. I know that you said that this hasn't happened in the past. Before you can count on your hand how how much this has happened in a lifetime or more of like in adult years.
No, for a lifetime.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. If you want, just kind of hang out for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch in with the other officers and then go from there. Okay. Huh? All right. So here's what the options are.
Okay.
Okay. Has visible signs of injury.
Okay.
You admitted to
Yeah.
by Illinois law has the marks. I have to make an arrest.
Oh, wow.
So we could do it right in front of the house, or we can go on the side of the car. So we're not doing it in front of everybody.
Wow. Okay.
Would you like to walk over to the car and do it?
Yeah. ¿Estás contenta, Diana?
Did you want to grab your wallet or anything?
Are you serious? Can I file charges against him?
We can talk about that
No,
later. man.
I need to file.
Okay.
I want to file
For now,
charges
we have
against
to deal
him.
with this situation right now. We can talk about all that later.
Yeah, and I'm getting arrested. I have my phone. Well, you guys need to get everything from anyway, right?
Yeah, move on that side of the car.
Yeah.
Just want to go right behind the passenger door. All right, you're going to be placed under arrest for domestic battery, okay? Just place your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Just my phone. Yeah, just my phone.
Okay. So before I go in, I'm just going to have to do a quick pat down. I'm going to use the back of my hand, okay? I'm not going to do any of the front. I'm going to do the back of my hand completely. Okay. I'll take your wallet and I'll put it in the front seat with us in your keys, okay? Alright. Right.
The suspect was charged with domestic battery,